After having one of the worst years in company history in 2022, Bob Iger made his triumphant return as CEO. He said, "Don't worry, guys. Bob Chapek's out. I'm here to save the day." But unfortunately for Bob Iger and anyone who owns Disney stock, things have just continued to get worse. Box office flops, massive streaming failures, even to the point where they're suffering at the theme parks. And apparently, Bob Iger is not feeling very good about it. Bob Iger says he's overwhelmed and exhausted by all the work that he's had to do at Disney. It was worse than he thought. Oh, what do you know? The company that he helped run into the ground, the company that he set down this ideological path, that he continued to make bad business deal after bad business deal. Finally, all of that shit is coming back to bite them in the ass, and Bob Iger just can't handle it. We saw these efforts and attempts to get people back to the box office, to get people back to the theme parks, to get people to subscribe to their streaming services. But all of them have failed catastrophically. And they can take some box office failures. They can lose a couple $100 million on streaming, no big deal. But when it comes to the theme parks, that is their big moneymaker, has been for decades. And when you start to see problems there, you know Disney's in full panic mode. And when you see headlines like this, new report shares the concerning reason why attendance at Disney's theme park is dropping. They're becoming a ghost town. When you see across all Disney parks, no matter how hot it is outside, whether it's in Florida, whether it's in California, everywhere, people are increasingly deciding not to go to Disney theme parks. They knew they had to do something. And one of those things was offering some of the biggest, deepest discounts we've ever seen. And not even that worked. So what did Disney decide to do? Just like they decided to do with their streaming services, after losing 18 million subscribers in 12 months, they couldn't get them to come back, so instead, they raised the prices for everyone else. Hey, if you can't get more people to join, you might as well try to get more out of the people who are willing to subscribe to your bullshit. It looks like they're taking that exact same approach at the theme parks. Disney raises some prices at Disneyland and Disney World as it preps $60 billion parks investment. Yeah, that's right. Over the next 10 years, they announced that they're going to be spending $60 billion more at the theme parks. And unfortunately, a lot of people didn't think that was nearly enough to take care of some of what they have to do at these parks. But nonetheless, they did commit to $60 billion in spending. And now, just like they've done with streaming, after trying desperately to cut costs and get people to come back, they realize that's not working, so we better hike the prices for the people who are still there. Disney hiking prices on theme parks as much as 21% as attendance falters. As if visiting a Disney theme park wasn't already outrageously expensive, the Walt Disney Company is once again hiking the price of admission to Disney World in Orlando and Disneyland in Anaheim, with certain passes skyrocketing by as much as 21%. Also, to park here in Orlando, at least, they're upping that as well from $25 to $30. The eye-popping increases, which take effect immediately, represent Disney's latest attempt to juice revenue amid faltering financials that have left the once invincible company in disarray. Along a reliable cash cow, Disney parks are showing signs of serious vulnerability, with mounting reports of weak attendance as families dealing with the crushing effects of Biden inflation opt to stay home. And it's not just that, right? It of course is. The economy is a big reason why they're suffering at the theme parks. It's expensive as fuck. They're making it more expensive now, by the way, so I don't know if that's going to help anything. But one of the big reasons is we're also seeing a decrease in families that are attending Disney. It's almost like families have a reason not to trust this company more. This company that used to be known for its family values and family entertainment, now not so much. Now they're known for grooming children. Now they're known for having bearded freaks show up to play dress up with your daughter. That's who they hire for these bippity-boppity boutiques. Hey, come and be a princess. I'll be your fairy godmother, whatever these fucking degenerates are doing. And of course, they decided to go to war with the state of Florida because Disney wanted teachers to have the right to sexualize kindergartners in public school. These are all the things that Disney has been known for recently. What a shock that families are no longer patronizing your theme parks. Disney shares are languishing near record lows, down nearly 4% for the year and more than 8% over the past 12 months. At Disneyland, prices are soaring for nearly almost every ticket level, with daily and multi-day tickets rising between 4 and 15.7%. Meanwhile, Disney World is seeing the price of annual passes rising between $40 and $50. The price hikes follow reports earlier this year saying Disney parks experienced a disappointing summer in terms of attendance, with one travel company that tracks line waiting time on Independence Day weekend says it was one of the slowest in nearly a decade. Well, Bob, I know you're just so tired. You're tired and exhausted from all the work you're having to do trying to save this company from the path that you set it on. But it looks like you got a long way to go. You got Nelson Peltz waiting in the wings, wanting to make changes to this company, buying up even more shares as Disney continues to admit to failure at each and every level. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.